When you arrive, log into the iMac and then open up Pro Presenter and then go ahead and highlight the tech study check-in slide that you'll need to display as the men are walking in. You can take this slide down after Steve prays. Make sure on the board that the Pro Presenter is in red for 2 so that your check-in slide will display on the screens. Power up the Tascam audio recording device, and then once you power it up, you'll want to hit menu and then use this roll down wheel right here, and you want to roll down until you get to SD format. Click in the wheel, click format, yes, and it'll do its thing. After it's done, you want to remember to hit record and play at the appropriate time, which is right before he prays. The W1 pack is the one that you want to use for Steve, and use a lapel mic. He does not like the over the ear. He definitely wants the lapel mic. On the soundboard, the file is the start file, and then the Steve Farrar Fall 2021 is the one you want to load. Once you power up the light board, you want to open up this Onyx file, and that is how you're going to control the lights. So while that is opening up, the 2 faders that you need to be, well, let's back up. When you get here, because of Gloria Day, the stage and the loft are probably going to be up. Once it launches, go ahead and all the kids get off the stage. It's okay to go ahead and pull these down. You won't need those up for Farrar. And the only two faders that you will be concerned with is this Q theatrical and Q color. Once Onyx loads, you're going to click this load folder right here. And then, as I mentioned, Jason created a special file just for Steve Farrar. And that particular file is called, there it is, Worship Center Master Start 210908. So double click that. It will go into its initializing, optimizing phase. And then when this opens up, one good thing, Ben will already have warmed up the lights before you get here for Gloria Day, which that's a step that you won't have to do. And so when you open this up, you want to make sure that you're in SCC default, which you are. And then those 2 faders I was talking about down here, the Q theatrical, Q color, look right here, Q theatrical, Q color. So let's click on, double click on the QC theatrical. And when you do, you'll see that this pops up. There's 5 different cues or presets in there. We obviously want the Steve Farrar one. To get to that though, you want to click on go. When you hit go, it'll go through the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And now you can see Steve Farrar is now highlighted. And if you look on stage, it's kind of hard to see because his stage isn't there, but all the downside, the floor lights are up, and where his podium is, it'll be highlighted. Next, we want to click on the quick Q colors. And when you do, you'll see there, you have 5 different options for colors. You want to go in and click go once and twice, and you'll see that light blue white pipes was selected, and you'll see there white blue with white pipes is selected. This is what you need for the sermon. Also, make sure your house lights are on full on. What you can do is also take these 2 faders and go ahead and pull them up to full and leave them there. After he's done and he says amen, what you can do is take these faders and start to fade down, and you'll see the lights will slowly come down, the color and the theatrical. After that's done, go ahead and shut down the light board, and you'll be all done. This is the iPad that you want to put on a music stand and put downstage left of his podium. And the app you want to launch is this big blue digital clock. Just launch the clock and again, put it downstage left on a podium for him so he can tell the time. After you power up the TriCaster, you want to go open sessions, TriCaster 1080p 60. Do not pick the Steve Farrar one. Once you pick that file, click Start Live Production. The TriCaster will launch. And then once the TriCaster launches up, all we have to do is set up our folder for recording and then click the Stream Encode button. So once it pulls up, you want to click on the gearbox, which is right there on the Stream Encode. Remember, we're not using Record Replay. Stream Encode is the one you want. Click on the gearbox and you want to make sure that this check is checked where it says File Capture. Then click that gearbox. Then you want to come down here and change the last two of the date for whatever date is the one you're recording on. And then you just click on the three dots and you want to follow the path this PC, which is right there, and then go down to Media D and then click on Steve F. Click on Make a New Folder. And again, you'll use the same format of whatever the year, month, date is. And then you'll click OK to get out of those. Once it's time to record, again, use Stream Encode. You'll record your session. You want to be on camera 2 the whole time, which will be that button, the red one in program. And then you'll use camera 2 to record all the session. Now, when the stage is set up, Steve will kneel on the right-hand side of his podium. Just be aware and make sure to get your camera 2 ready when he kneels to pray. And then after he gets up from prayer, he'll stand in the same spot for the rest of the session. After you're done, you want to stop the recording, click Stream Encode again. Once you're done with that, you want to go to File, Exit. Go ahead, yes. Are you sure you want to exit? You do. And then it's going to pull you back to this screen. Go ahead and hit the back arrow and then click Shut Down. But don't choose Shut Down, choose Administrator mode. Click Remind Me Later, and then you want to go to Exit to Windows. And yes, we want to go Exit to Windows. Once you get here, then you're going to want to open up the files on the machine. When you do, follow the same path. You want to go to Media D, which is right here, Steve F, double click, and then you want to find the folder that you created. Once you open it up, the file is a VLC file. It'll look like this. And then the folder, the thumb drive that I gave you is Tesla Drive. So you'll take the one that corresponds with the date and you'll drag it into Tesla Drive. Now, once it does that, it's going to say, are you sure you want to do this? And you say yes. And then it's going to start the downloading with the percentage up there. And you'll just wait till it gets to 100%, eject it, and then that's the file you'll upload to Dropbox under the Steve Farrar folder. Just for reference, the power button to start the TriCaster is down here on the left, and then to insert the thumb drive will be right there on the right-hand side. After you're done, you're gonna have 3 different files. This is the one off the TriCaster, which you need to upload to Dropbox. This is what I call master video. This is what I call master audio. If you don't mind, could you please dump this and this on the desktop of the iMac? And you can just create a folder on the desktop saying, the year, month, date, and master video, master audio, and I'll deal with those upon my return. This is the only file that you need to actually upload into the Dropbox folder before you leave on Wednesday. I'll take care of these later.